physically in like, I don't know how many years. But I was in there just now telling them, I was like, you know what's fucked up? I was like, I've been looking forward to doing this shit all day. And I cut the mic on, I'm hustling, I'm trying to get my shit together, and I turned to the camera because I just felt niggas laughing. I just felt niggas laughing. You know how you feel it in your soul? Like you being fried?
we was getting your ass.
Dog.
You didn't even hear.
You can't.
No.
You can't come into the like. Don't turn your camera on.
If you ain't ready around this bitch,
until you fully dressed, nigga. Because when we see that black wife beater, first off,
look, man, I didn't.
And look, when you reached over, it looked like taco meat was falling from under your arm.
Oh, come on, man. Nah, y'all ain't even gonna fucking play me like that. Nah. We're not doing this. We're not doing this.
Look, I'm gonna let Marcus tell you this part, but while you was gone, some paranormal activity happened in your room.
You got ghosts in your house, nigga.
What are you talking about?
Something's floating by your camera.
Shadows going back and forth and shit, in and out that motherfucker.
Something floated by the camera.
Black ass ghosts.
Yeah.
Was it another wife beater looking for this one?
This one had like a giraffe.
It's another black wife beater. Like, it ain't but two of us. You supposed to be dead too.
Holy shit. When you reach across with that old 50 cent ass, fucking 50 cent-esque.
Dog, I'm telling you.
Is that a G unit? Is that a G unit? Is that a G unit wife beater?
Okay, let me tell you about what's hilarious about what you just said. So, all right. I went out, like, I was working out in the garage, and then I came in here.
Wait.
No. We'll go back to that. Let's stay on task, nigga. And
you said you was working out in the garage.
And I came in.
Out there, nigga?
It is now, but y'all see this how it's gonna be. This kind of pod. So I came in and I had that on, and that's what Tianita said when she saw it. She was like, G unit, and I was like, huh? And she was like, that's just what the fit remind me of right now.
Fucking the G unit wife beater with the bra straps on it and shit.
Oh my god, like the bulletproof wife beater.
Holy shit!
Yes. When your wife told you that, you should have took it off right then and there because you knew he was gonna get you.
But what did he do instead? He came in here, turned that fucking camera on.
I was trying to hurry up and get to the crew, dog.
Like it was normal.
Do you know you can turn your camera off and still enter?
You gonna come back with your t-shirt on like we ain't noticed that shit.
Oh,
we saw
man.
God
damn.
You think that like something is sacred before in pre-production and shit, and you come in and start the show, nigga.
Nigga, yeah. Cause I'm about to say, nigga, this ain't pre-production. We are recording, nigga.
I am well aware, nigga.
Shut up, I'm gonna say what I want. I'm free to believe, my speech is blown, and you need to receive. You can leave it wrong, it's what you want now. The plan started, so listen to stand and walk it. Say hardcore truths with a special contrast, cause this the Illegal Opinions
Podcast. What up, y'all? Episode 161, Illegal Opinions Podcast, baby. The last place for real talk. Listen with an open mind to leave mad. The choice is yours. I'm your comedian and host, and apparently antique wife beater wearing brother Sam Ridley in the building with my man Jay Spade in his classic polo and the t-shirt they make you buy at the BX. How's everybody doing today in New York?
You got the Air Force BX shirt on?
That's a BX t-shirt, nigga.
First off, nigga, this is Amazon, bitch. Don't you ever downgrade my t-shirt. Wipe over this t-shirt, man.
That shit got made.
Had to wait for this bitch.
That shit got made on a cricket, nigga.
God damn, that's hilarious.
Good to see y'all, man. I loved last week. I don't know how the listeners felt, but last week was a fucking blast, and I see y'all bringing that same dumbass energy this week for us to have some interesting conversations about the things that's going on in the world and how my brothers is feeling. So, I want to start with Nasty Ken this week.
Oh.
That's what I got the pod calling you, though. I'm sorry.
Yeah, motherfucker. You know what I noticed before I even go into anything?
Oh, shit.
So I get online, I get on Facebook, and I see that post you put. Bitch, I knew it was you. Why did it say anonymous user? Why did it say huh? I was like,
wait, hold on.
Nobody know me but this nigga here. You the only one know me.
Marcus is like, what are you talking about? Right?
You see the Facebook post?
No.
Okay. So
I don't know who did this. I don't know. Somebody. What happened to you?
What happened to you?
I'm gonna go ahead.
Who assaulted you?
I'm gonna go ahead and go to this.
Come on, Juicy, what happened?
Don't do that. Don't do that, man.
I'm just saying, you sitting here talking about who assaulted you and shit, and you sitting here looking fine. You ain't got a scratch on you. So you is this?
Man, let me pull my topics up.
Mr.
See,
Mr.
niggas,
Smoothie?
I'm gonna fight niggas today. I'm gonna fight
Neo
niggas.
Smoothie.
I didn't get tooken. So look. I know, like y'all said in the past, y'all start off with the sad news first. So Sinead O'Connor.
Yeah, Sinead O'Connor passed.
Yeah, she passed away. I'm be honest with you. I only knew one song, and it's the one she remade by Prince. So I don't know if y'all know much more about her or.
I mean, I think she was the pioneer of women wearing that shaved head thing. You know, you know what I'm saying? So,
that's what I knew her from, for real. Like, and I like when you said she did music just now, I was like, oh.
Oh shit! Okay.
And I don't mean that in no like disrespectful way. That was before my time. One, and all I knew was she was an icon for that. Like when I think Sinead O'Connor, I think bald white woman.
And it was before your time, you said?
Yeah, like I mean, you know, she wasn't like something that impacted me culturally.
Yeah,
like it wasn't, you know.
She
but I
in the
do know
that you ran in.
Right.
Well, rest in peace.
But rest in peace. You're definitely an icon. When I saw your picture up there, I was like, damn, her? But I didn't know exactly, you know what I'm saying? It's one of them.
Yeah.
One of them. Yeah.
But I guess my biggest, well, shoot, there's a lot of stuff going on, man. But we talked about old Ron DeSantis last week.
Yeah.
I want to hit on him again, bro, because he may have gained some fans, you know, when he passed that last law or whatever. But now he wants the positive side of slavery being taught in school. What y'all think about that? Yeah, I said it. The positive sides of slavery.
Did he give any examples of what the positives were?
Yeah. He said that we learned trades. By we, I mean black people who were slaves. You know, blacksmiths learned how to farm. You know, stuff like that.
He's saying the benefits we received.
The benefits we received. Yes.
I thought he was talking for white people.
No. For black people, what benefits did black people?
They still getting those. Yeah,
he can say that, but what he's doing right now is trying to get at least a chunk of that Trump support, because both of them are running for the Republican Party, for the Republican nomination.
Yeah.
So if Trump is not indicted, Trump gonna run regardless, right?
Yeah.
Indicted or not, you know,
Bankroll.
in jail or not, he's gonna run. So what DeSantis is trying to do is he's losing in that area. Like Trump is way out in front of him as far as support goes. So he's got to start talking that shit.
Yeah.
And when you was it, if you play with pigs, you got to get in the mud or whatever the fuck however that goes. You're gonna have to get dirty when you got a nigga like, you're not running against fucking, you know, Mitt Romney or somebody like that that's gonna be as classy as they can. You're running against a motherfucker that will get down in the dirt with your ass and don't give a fuck.
I think they both know that though, you know? You can't go into this political game this year thinking that you're gonna go be the golden boy. Like that's just not what's happening on the Republican side. There's too many of them that want that Trump energy. Biden ain't like, I mean, I'm not saying he's doing a stellar job. Please don't nobody go, oh, here you go. Yeah. But this motherfucker is doing just regular get up and go to work shit. Like, he's just doing the job, you know? And he's not on Twitter doing all that shit. They want that, bruh. They feel like that's what it's supposed to be now.
So we'll get who in the hell gets on the news and literally says this shit with a straight face? Like, how
look, man,
how do you feel like that's right?
They don't care if it's right or not.
No, I think they do. I think what it is, dude, is you get up with a game plan with your team, you got to go say this dumb shit on TV today. I think they know before they get up there and say this shit. I don't think it is all them getting up on the news and on their town halls and just randomly saying something like that. It's in there somewhere.
Oh no, they know what they're going to say. I mean, I think this all this shit is all like scientifically. Like Obama changed this shit in 2008. And they went through doing all the fucking metrics and models and social media fucking movement and shit like that. They changed the game. What says certain things? What spikes fucking certain demographics? Like they did the science in Obama's first term, and then they did it again on the second term. So they know when they go out there and say something, they've studied this shit. Go out here and say this in front of this crowd this way. The message we want to put out here is going to be this because we know what they want to hear right over here in this sector. So they don't. I don't think they think it's right. It don't have to be right to say it. But if I need to move this fucking crowd like a goddamn MC, I got to know where I'm performing at.
Yeah.
And
They're selling a product. If you want to look at it like that, at the end of the day, they're just selling a product to a demographic.
So, are they not trying to replace what really happened with slavery? So, like, he was already trying to take away critical race theory. He already like took that shit away or whatever. Yeah. They voted on this shit to teach positive, I guess, whatever you can find positive for black people out of slavery.
Is he proposing it, or is it?
It's been voted on already. Like in middle school, this shit's gonna be getting taught in middle school. In certain middle school, not all middle schools, certain middle schools.
Oh, they have a choice on whether they want to teach this shit.
I don't know that part. I don't know.
Yeah,
that part
I'll look into. Me being a Florida man.
Definitely look into it.
Don't claim that.
Because I'm confused.
Bro, I was born in Florida. I'm sorry.
Because it's almost like when we were in school back in the day. Everything we heard about like Christopher Columbus,
right?
You know what I mean? Like, oh, he discovered America, and they met with the Pilgrims and all this. All this real positive stuff. Turns out this motherfucker was a rapist and a murderer and slaughtered a whole fucking Native American tribe. So it's like I feel like history is repeating itself. They're taking out all the facts and all the stuff that really happened and replacing it with fucking butterflies and rainbows.
I'm gonna tell you what, bro. They buried this story. Because, like I said, I live in South Central Florida. So,
yeah,
making it sound hard.
And ain't nobody said nothing about this shit. Like, it's not even on the news. I watch the news every morning. It's not even on the news. Like, I watch it while I'm getting ready for work and shit like that. I'll turn on fucking Fox 13, and they ain't said shit about this. So I am curious as to what's gonna happen. Nobody's writing, glaringly about it, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm super interested.
Yeah, that was an interesting for me. So I figured I'd bring that up just to kind of get everybody on what the hell's going on and how bullshit it is.
I'll say it's gonna be sad because you're gonna see some black people agreeing with it. I really feel you're gonna see some folks that go, well, if you think about it, because that's the thing now. If you think about it, they're gonna go, well, I mean, we did come over here, we could still be no, we was kings butt naked fucking listen to music. That's it.
Yeah, exactly.
It was cool. We was chilling. It was messy a little bit, but we was chilling.
We was chilling, but we was also sold over here, by our own people. So let's.
I know. Yeah. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Don't let the king queen.
No.
What's that shit called?
so let's talk about that for a minute though. So by some people's argument, they would argue you don't know exactly where you was gonna be in Africa. And I'm just playing devil's advocate because I think it's crazy talk to say. But by that logic, let's say, boom, all right, yep, that shit was wrong. We go back. Where were you at? We can send you back there right now. If they was just like, we fucked up. We just found the tribe you were supposed to be with, and here's your peoples. Like, so, by that, if you say no, that means you benefited from it and you cool with being where you are, right?
But most of this shit was built on the backs of black people, though.
100%.
So
them niggas had it horrible.
They had it horrible. But I kind of like the internet, dog. I like my PlayStation 5. I don't want to go back there. Flies on my face, nigga. How on my open eyeball flies.
You weren't in Africa before. So how does that make sense?
I'm talking about the ancestry shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how people be like that whole, like, if I could find out where I was from, you really wouldn't go back. Nobody, I really don't think anybody would. Like, everybody's like, man, I hate that when you see them on the internet with the king and queen shit of, man, I wish I knew where I was from. I want to know my people. Okay, cool. We found them. Here you go. You want a ticket? One way.
I go visit.
You coming right the fuck back to America?
Because you got to think, man. A lot of them are still tribal, and they still live the old way.
They won't even accept us now.
I've been here already. Like,
yeah,
I like this shit. Like, look, I can turn this light off and on. I ain't got to wait till the sun comes up.
You can blow on it, and it'll do the same thing. Don't flex on them like that. They lights go out.
I have a young cousin. I think he's 14, and for his summer break, he went to the Congo.
Mm.
His grandfather does humanitarian work over there, trying to bring water to certain parts of the Congo, and super noble. And I talked about going over there one time, but I don't get like summer break and shit like that no more. But I do want to talk to the little nigga about the shit just to see how his experience was, because he came back I think last week, and I want to see like what was that like for him being over there for 3 weeks with no internet. You went around with niggas that never seen, because you got on goddamn LeBrons and shit. They like, yo, that kind of shit. Like technology wise, now you had to like dig ditches and shit. Like, what was that like for you? Being an African in the Congo, nigga, that shit's crazy.
It would definitely give me some perspective. A buddy of mine at my job went, and he was showing me pictures and videos where they would show like he walked into slave quarters, and like, well, it was a tour, and the black dude was showing him this is where we used to have to be, like that type of thing. And then he showed me some pictures of the outside of the building where you saw, how basement windows will be at the ground. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Those were the windows that the slaves could see up to. And the structure on top of the slave quarters was the church. And the white folks that was coming over would church that morning, and then they'd let their kids come out and look at the slaves in the window. And he was showing me this shit, and I'm like, okay, you're showing me this from your vacation.
Yeah.
How did this feel standing in there? As a black man, he was like, oh, it felt absolutely crazy to look up thinking they was looking at us picking, like just choosing and shit. So it's definitely different, like on each side of it, to think about like that,
Man, fuck that.
I wouldn't. Well, you
I'm
wouldn't want
not
to see
going
it?
to Africa to see slave shit. I can see slave shit here.
Oh,
If
everywhere.
I'm going to Africa, I'm going to cool Africa. I'm going to cool party, we rich Africa. I ain't going to we poor Africa. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, let me tell the story right. He wasn't on like a vacation. He had peoples that lived in one of them towns, and it was like, this is stuff that they show people when they come here. So it wasn't we're going there to see slave shit. I want to put that in there, so because that would be crazy. Hey y'all, you want to fly to Africa
Awesome for that. Come to
see some authentic shackles?
I'll show you how
In the South, I've seen that already.
Yeah. Show you the original slave trade, nigga, down here. That shit still exists.
Look, they stationed us at Langley. We know shit.
Yeah.
That's kind of different.
Jamestown and all that shit is right there. Anyway, we're going. So all right, let me get some entertainment news up. I remember a while back, Gwyneth Paltrow came out and said that she steamed her vagina. That was her preferred method and some more shit. Then we heard about Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis, and that she don't like regularly wash, or they don't wash their kids. Some story had came out a little bit ago. America Ferrera's in a new film. I'm not plugging it because they ain't paying us, but on her promo tour, she went ahead and let it be known that her guilty pleasure is not washing every day. And then I looked in the comments of it or whatever. And it was interesting to see, like, as soon as a celebrity says this, I don't think most women would just come out and just say that on the internet. Most. But as soon as she did it, it was a whole, oh yeah, I don't do it. Sometimes I weigh 3 or 4 if I haven't been exposed to the outside, this and that, and da-da-da-da. This is like a trend, in these Hollywood circles, that they like to let people know this. And these dudes is out here eating like random hoes they meet at Burger King on the first date. These celebrities is like letting you know that they don't wash. They got money in water. Now, I know there's some women that are listening that are going to say y'all don't understand the pH balance of a woman and some more shit. Is this gross and we just men and don't get it? Or which one is it?
It's gross. Because you know what? I don't understand the pH balance of a vagina. I don't. And I will never admit to that. But you know what I do understand? Ass sweat.
That's
Wash your ass.
Yeah.
When you walk, your booty cheeks move.
She's saying it washes off like the natural oils that pop up in your skin and you dry your shit out.
She better wash her ass. That's why she look old as fuck down. She better wash her ass. Wash your ass. You remember when she was, what was that one sitcom she was in? I can't remember. It was about a grocery store.
Yeah,
Something.
Superstore. And I like Superstore. She wasn't the baddest one in there, but you know.
She wasn't, but she was cute though. But
Yeah.
now,
Y'all talking
I
about
seen
the
the
Ugly
recent
Betty
project.
bitch?
Yes, Ugly Betty, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
She's actually like real cute.
No shit. They could only call it Ugly Betty if she was cute. If this bitch was actually ugly, that'd be a problem.
Well,
It just be
you know,
Betty.
You know it is ugly? The fact that you
Betty.
don't wash your ass. Wash your ass.
Regular ass
mean,
That's
Betty.
gross.
But that shit in those circles, it's like their version of earthy crunchy, right? Like,
I don't want shit on my pussy to be crunchy. What?
like you know, the black chicks that are earthy crunchy, they call them earthy black chicks. The ones that with
I know
the,
which one you're talking
the
about.
crystals
Dreads
and the
Oh.
dreads and the natural this, natural that, whatever. Now, we might try to fuck that girl, but as soon as you hit that armpit one time when she get up to walk
nigga.
away, you're gonna be like, oh, this bitch is musty.
Yeah, that's only so
I
much
can't
deal to
do
cook,
that.
dog.
Like, I can't. Oh, she wasn't playing about she don't shave her legs.
Because
She
hair
really
carries
cutting my
much.
she really cutting my shit up down here for real when we nigga, I thought I was in bed with a fucking rug. So
What the fuck, nigga?
bearskin. So and we don't like that, right? It's not cool. But in Hollywood, that shit becomes it makes you more of a environmentalist to fucking not to not wash, right? To fucking I don't use up all this water taking baths every day. I don't think I need to because my body is I eat this, I do that. It puts you up on a pedestal like, no, I only shower every 5 days. It's just like people that I've heard this on other podcasts where it's like they're having the towel conversation. Well, how often do you wash your how often do you use that one towel? I've heard people say I use that one towel 4 times.
We've talked about that up here, and I was like, eventually you're gonna wipe your face with the ass part. That's nasty. Yeah, you got yeah.
That was the ass part of the towel episode.
But it's like, hey, well, I'm saving the fucking whales by not washing my towels once a week.
But how often you wash your bed sheets? Because you know, I mean, if you don't wash your ass and then you get in your bed, especially for black people or people of color, nigga, you gonna leave that fucking stain.
Yeah, I need a shower before I get in the bed. I feel like I have the whole day's film on me. Now, I know that, you know, you can get real OCD cleaning. Your carpets is probably the nastiest shit in your house. For anybody that's, you know, they absorbing shit all fucking day, every day.
No, not my house, nigga. Take your goddamn shoes off at the door, bitch.
I get it now. I used to go to Filipino people houses, like my friends and shit, and they'd had like a giant stack of wedges at the front. And I'd be like, what's up with the little mini museum right here and shit? And no. Ain't no carpet coming up in here, you know? And if your feet nasty, go clean them shits. I don't want to put this all on celebrities. Let me say this. The reason I wrote this one down,
Homeless people?
not even homeless people. Look, let's talk about women with jobs that go to Vegas. I was out there with my fellas on a guys trip. It was about it might have been a decade now. And we went on one of them, we gonna go to 3 different club things. You know what I'm saying? And they give you the thingy that's you and a crew, and you know, it's kind of their purpose is you're already in with some people, so you ain't gotta be awkward. It was this group of girls that we ended up kind of kicking it with, going from place to place until they standing around while we waiting to go into the club, having a conversation about their hygiene habits. And it was this, more or less. And one of the white girls was talking about, they were white. I mean, I'm not singling them out. There was just 3 white girls. Was talking about how she don't wash every day. And she was like, did you take it today? She was like, and this is how it started. Her girl leaned in and was like, did you try to shower in the room? It is amazing. Very simple question. Vegas. She was like, no, I took one yesterday. And my problem with it was her friend said, oh, okay, yeah, you'll love it. You'll love it on Tuesday. And I was like, what you mean Tuesday? What's going on here?
What day was it?
2 days. 2 days would have to go by. Like the weekend. This is this is Sunday. And they were there for a couple days and shit. And I was like, what? What you mean in a couple days? Y'all going to another room? I'm trying to levity that conversation. Y'all's room? Something wrong with the shower? What's going on? He's like, oh no, I just don't want to. And she's like, you know what, girl, me too. And then they started bonding over this stankness. And we getting ready to go in the club. You feel me?
I think they didn't plan on fucking.
that's cool too. But we won't either. But I wish don't have that conversation around me.
I'm not saying that, but I think that if they planned on fucking, they was gonna take a shower. But if you don't plan on fucking, you smell yourself. Like, I don't think you go that nose blind to your BO.
I think some people do.
You think so?
Because it's you. Like, it's on you. It's sort of like if you go into
around other people. So somebody's gonna, eventually you're gonna look up and somebody's gonna be looking at you like with a bitter beer face, like, this bitch smells like cabbage. You know
we all been in a maintenance shop. You know how somebody will be jobbing, but since everybody kind of stink the same way, ain't nobody tripping.
I don't know, man.
Let the nigga unzip them coveralls. You gonna smell this shit.
Oh, break time ain't fun. I know that's different. Don't unzip them coveralls, nigga. You stay out there.
You know, I do believe people become nose blind because, especially if they have a habit of not showering every day, and then you just get that smell. Like, to be honest, we all have smelled it before. The white people smell. Right? Like bologna, wet dogs.
Wet dog, bologna is very. I've never heard bologna, but that is very accurate.
Yeah. It's like bologna. You're like, damn, smell like white people in there. You've said that before.
That's so racist.
I'm not trying to be though, but y'all motherfuckers don't be taking.
Yes,
so there are some fantastic smelling white people.
Yeah,
that's something we've say though. It smells like
smell fantastic?
white people. Yeah.
They fucking shower. They wash their ass. So I think they become nose blind because they have the habit of not doing it. And if you hang around other people that don't do it, all y'all smell the same. Then eventually your whole house smell like fucking unfried bologna.
You know what it might be too? Like some of these women had that like thing where the deodorant, they got to use natural deodorants because the aluminum mess with them or whatever. And them deodorants, to me, like everybody that wear them, they stink most of the time. Them natural deodorants just don't work most of the time.
Better get that prescription.
This nigga said whole prescription. You gotta go visit your doctor. That's a different problem.
You used to. Now they sell this shit.
When you musty?
Yeah, they used to have you used to have to get a prescription for some of the prescription. Yeah, oh nigga.
Fucking Tussie.
You put your whole hand in that shit under your arm, nigga.
What the fuck?
You ain't never had Tussie before?
Yeah, this is the scoop. This is how your hand got to be.
You ain't never used Tussie though?
No, it looks like y'all are scooping up fucking baking powder and putting it in your goddamn armpits.
You remember when you used
is it a cream or is it a powder?
It's a
somewhere in between.
Somewhere in between. You remember when you used to have to put that stuff, fill up them wheel bearings?
Yeah, you gotta. That's how you dab your arm.
There you go.
You pack your arm. You pack your arm.
With that spray deodorant has an age limit. Like, can you be fucking 40 years old spraying your armpits with deodorant?
That shit was liquid cancer. I always felt like that. No. It never felt good when it hit my arm.
No, I don't do the liquid spray. I mean, it's the same thing for Axe. Like if you a grown ass man and you're using like Axe, like overusing Axe, that's too much. Stop using just using.
Using it at all?
Yeah.
You shouldn't be buying Axe products past like 26.
Yeah, that's it, nigga. Yeah. You ain't supposed to be smelling like, I don't know. I can't even describe that shit, man. It's just, I remember when that shit was hot, but like,
oh yeah. But that was like 2000, like
it was a long time ago.
5 through like 9. When you could have the Axe body spray like sitting in the car just in case. That was the break the glass just in case shit.
Yeah.
Bop, and then you kind of go about your business.
Yeah.
You can buy better ones now though. It ain't got to be Axe, you know. Like you can do that. Especially and then the men with the soap thing. What's a red flag soap for you? You go to a chick house and you go to the bathroom.
Irish Spring.
For
off
chicks?
Top. Yeah, like if you like, you go in there.
Oh yeah.
Or she go in, I'm gonna go freshen up, and then you go in behind her some shit, and you see what she used. I pay attention to shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, Irish Spring leaves a film. It's got a real weird, distinct smell too. You can usually tell if somebody used Irish Spring. Lava bars, I seen that in a house before, and I was like, damn, she broke. You ever had to wash your body with a lava bar, dog?
I have not, sir.
That's rough living. I was like, nah, I don't even want this.
See, now I gotta go get something. I gotta go see if I can find it.
You don't want no damn lava bar. Is like the hard. You can kill somebody with a lava bar, pretty easy.
Is it one of them soaps? Ooh, so wait, is that shampoo or is it a body?
That's shampoo.
It's a shampoo, but still.
Why?
I feel like that's some shit that's so strong. You should be washing your dog with that shit. Why are you washing your hair with that shit?
You ain't got
Selsun Blue?
You know, I ain't heard nobody say that.
Selsun by itself sound like it should burn something up.
Yeah.
Nigga.
It sound like a chemical.
And he was sitting there. It was
What
marinating.
What the fuck is Selsun? Have you heard Selsun anywhere else in your life?
No, and it's not the blue one either, nigga.
Nigga, Selsun?
That nigga say Selsun Blue.
That sounds like a rich white man.
Like he on Twitter or something. Selsun Blue brought Twitter today. And
That's a white man from the future. Holy shit.
Selsun Blue.
oh shit. Oh man, where we going? What you got, Marcus?
I have no topics, only opinions. But
Oh, okay. Small towns.
I
go
will
ahead.
say Carlee Russell's lawyer came out and said that bitch was lying.
Yo, hold up. Hold up. The lawyer popped up, right? You see all these cameras flashing and shit. Chink, chink. Say, hi. I'm here to release an official statement by Carlee. My bad.
Yeah.
That was it.
Bro,
It was my
go
bad.
ahead and cook, dog. Go ahead and cook. I see it. Go ahead.
That's it. That was it.
Look,
he folded up his little paper and left.
Look,
My bad.
Dog.
That's it.
That nigga is pressing her ass. Whatever nigga is her actual man is pressing her about where the fuck you been. That's
Hardcore.
the only thing that makes you tell your lawyer to go out and tell everybody I was lying. Because I'm trying to not get murdered by this nigga over here. So whatever lie I've told him extinguishes the fact that I was kidnapped and this manhunt for me was going on.
I ain't even think about that shit, Marcus. There's another dude that she got to answer to in this situation.
Yes.
One.
And
Just
it
one.
It ain't her daddy.
It's
It's
Zaddy.
definitely her nigga.
It's
And
Zaddy, yeah.
Yeah, her nigga is like, yo, where the fuck you been? This shit ain't adding up. Ain't nobody seen no goddamn babies nowhere.
Hey, bitch, with that trail mix you bought from Target. I sent you to the store 3 days ago for that shit.
Hey, yo, bitch, I know you ain't never ate no goddamn trail mix.
Yeah.
Who you bought that trail mix for? I checked the receipt.
This bitch bought granola bars and shit.
Bitch, you hate M&Ms.
Bro, you know what? You know what's unique about
Oh, God.
what's unique about black people, dog, is like we are not afraid to call bullshit when we see it.
Not at all.
And
Not at
when
all.
this shit happened, and I know we talked about it last week, but when this shit happened, niggas got quiet just like Juicy Smoothie had fucking told another lie. Like niggas was quiet.
We do
Nobody
the
said
same thing
shit.
every time we know that one of us is doing
Yes.
that.
And we won't tell on you. We just gonna watch. Like, oh,
We will talk about you in our circle. But
Yes.
we won't tell on you.
yes, and nigga to be on her team, trying to figure out what's going on with this, and then to have to come out and be like you said, saying my bad, nigga.
Now to pull it out of the comedy, like I have to believe, and not giving her an out, but something's wrong with her for her to do some shit like this. This ain't just some regular lying person shit, okay? So I think that was best case scenario. Best thing you can do is have your lawyer just say I was stupid and I don't know why I did it and I'm gonna try and figure it out. Anything that you say other than that, we frying you.
Yeah. Well, do
More.
y'all niggas want to be kidnapped? Like, is there anything you need to get away from? Because I'm trying to think of a reason why. Even the crazy people don't do that shit.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you what happened. I'm gonna tell you what happened. It may come out. It may not. This is just my opinion. A1 dick will make bitches do some strange shit.
Yeah, I do got a baby mama.
I think that she didn't know this shit was gonna go as crazy as it did. I think she thought it was gonna be like a little small little blurb, right? Like a little blip of, oh, I'm gonna disappear for 2 days. I'm gonna go do my thing, kick it with this nigga for a couple of days.
Eat my trail
Because
mix.
I thought it was strange. I thought it was strange in that lawyer's press conference. that he said she did not spend those days in a hotel room. She was not kidnapped. And when he said, I didn't spend those days in a hotel room, that just stuck out to me in a weird way. Like, why be that specific? You know what I mean? Like, that's weird to me.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, it's a dude. It's a dude somewhere doing something that got her all tied up and she don't know what to do with herself. You know what I mean? Like now the lie's gotten too big to keep lying.
I've seen a lot of black women on the internet, rightfully so, saying that they feel like because of her, it's going to make it harder for them to ever take seriously when black women get kidnapped again.
I believe that.
Okay. On one hand, I agree with that because that's just kind of how they treat us when we get kidnapped.
Yeah.
On the flip side of that, to Marcus's point, she thought she was just going to disappear for 2 days because nobody cared. Mm-hmm. So does that mean that that's changing and they actually take everybody seriously? Mm-hmm. It's changing a little bit, or is this another one to go, see, girl, you just set us back? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like the majority of folks are going to say you set us back because of the simple fact that history proves that when somebody comes up missing of color, unless there's video proof, you know what I mean, or a big following or something like that, you don't hear anything about it. Yeah. So now they've taken the time, whoever they may be, to look for her, and then she just strolls up to the house unscathed, and it turns out to be a hoax. Now it's like, damn, now I hope I don't fucking really get kidnapped because I see a baby walk on the side of the road. Like, what if it's a similar situation to where somebody was literally trying to help? Like, I'm trying to help somebody. Turns out they were fucking, it was a trap, and now I'm kidnapped, and now I'm missing for 2-3 days. What do I do now?
Yeah.
Are they gonna spend that money to look for me now?
Now, don't get me wrong. The police in that precinct that had to kick this shit off and all of that, they definitely gunshot now. You've made it a very, very precarious situation for girls around there right now.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, the creeps know it. But I don't think that it's easy to just say, point blank period, they won't care about any black women anymore. I think that's a stretch. They've always done us dirt in the bolo and be on the lookout for this car and... Amber Alert department. I very rarely see an Amber Alert that specifies it's a black person.
Yeah.
But when they're white, it is in the Amber Alert.
It definitely is.
That's just something I noticed, you know?
And to the listeners, we're not trying to beat nobody.
I'm not.
Because we're hitting it from both sides.
Well, no, fuck all of that. I don't pander to them. I'm gonna tell you like this. This is my experience in my life. So, and y'all should know that listening. People like to listen to podcasts in general and go, "Oh, well, this is how they feel all the time." Me and Marcus talk about it's a written book. Don't do that. Don't do that for them. Fuck that. Yeah. Don't do that for them.
I got you.
But yeah. Let me move on real quick. Was Marcus is back, and I wanted him to be here when I asked this question because I'm just curious. I don't know this. So that's why I'm asking two people that might know. DJ Academics.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay. No, for real. I hope you don't. Nah, you don't follow mainstream shit like his either. But I know we know who he is.
Right, yeah, we know. I'm aware.
Okay. Why does he have such a big platform in the black community still? Let me put more words to that because that could go a lot of ways. He just came out the other day and I saw black people sharing it. Mm-hmm. Let me say that. I don't never see none of his ignorant shit posted by nobody else. That he thought Jess Hilarious was trans until like 2 days ago because she came out and she made a statement that basically saying that women should be the only ones that can claim womanhood, something similar in that vein, you know. Okay. And of course that makes an outcry and people are talking about canceling and all that other shit. That's a whole nother topic. He came out and he said this and one of my points is I only see it from black folks, but why is he... What did he do culturally that gave him such a platform that people give a shit? Because I don't understand the appeal. I don't understand why it matters when he says something. I think he's a buffoon. He's all the way a buffoon to our culture. I am well aware we like ignorance. You know, the Real Housewives of Anywhere, though, seem to be a little bit more intelligent than this motherfucker most of the time. So I don't understand why he's the guy that we choose to share and go, what y'all think about this? What did he do that put him there?
He knows how to manipulate. He knows how to manipulate the internet. I mean, he was one of the first younger guys that was on and knows how to make this shit move. Like, just like I said before with Obama and having his team of people that know how the internet works. They know how to make something trend. He knows how to troll.
Okay, because I was gonna say maybe it's as simple as that. Because I get that part. I get, you know, you gotta move different on the internet for people to see it. It's a million billion things up there.
Yeah. I personally don't. I mean, I don't think he's interesting. I don't think he's, and I don't. I watch. I pick and choose, I guess. What I watch of his. I don't think he's particularly interesting at all. I don't think he says anything interesting. I think he gained a level of fame that people that makes people care about you, and then he started talking shit. And the more shit he talks, the more people like he is not loved.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not loved by the community. I mean, there's people that follow him. Some people, there's a lot of hate following going on. And some people hate follow him. Like, just like some people hate follow Joe Budden. People hate follow Joe Rogan, speaking of Joes. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think he doesn't speak for this community. I think at one point people believed he had a voice in his culture. In hip hop culture, do I think that now? No, I know plenty of times when he can't go certain places. He's not safe in certain places because motherfuckers like, if you come out this way, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yeah,
because you talking that shit. Now, do I feel any kind of way about academics? No, I'm not his demographic, and I don't look at whatever the fuck it is he's doing over there. Every time I see him doing or saying something, I'm like, that's some shit I just don't fuck with. It doesn't interest me at all. So he has a lot of hate followers, and like, what's the most inflammatory shit he could possibly say now? With all these followers you have, and now you got, you know, I thought Just Hilarious was trans this whole time. I mean, would I respond to him saying anything to me that, I mean, no, because I don't think that nigga is interesting.
Well, she will because she a comic, so. But
she will because she's a comic. And I might say something about it on the show, but it's like, to me, he just tries as hard as he can to be as flagrant as he can.
Right.
I mean, and if that's what you do, then that's your lane. You ain't gotta worry about me getting over there. I don't care nothing about that.
Okay. I was just wondering, genuinely curious, because I didn't understand it. When I and it's specifically the fact that I see us sharing him. I was like, okay, maybe he's plugged into this hip hop thing in a way that I can't imagine right now.
I think at one time he was, because he was a part of that show on Revolt, State of the Culture. It was him and Joe Budden, and they was going back and forth or whatever, and they would get into it all the time because Joe thought he would say some cornball ass shit. And there was a time where they replaced Joe with another guy who didn't play. And there were plenty of times on that show where, like, he was about to get up and beat the shit out of fucking what the fuck is his nigga's name? DJ what?
Academics.
I'm sorry.
You good.
I just think about the clothing line when you say that.
Yeah, that ain't his.
Nigga, that's what y'all was talking about.
Oh, no.
Look,
this nigga, bro,
I don't even know who this nigga is. So, like,
I like that though. That's why there's three. And when you don't know, you shut the hell up. You know.
Look, I was like, I used to wear them clothes. Like, I'm like, damn, I used to have a whole bunch of them t-shirts.
Yeah, man. But I think he got popular because he knew how to manipulate the internet. He's like a pioneer in that space, in that Twitch space. Like, he's one of the first niggas on there. You got millions of followers on there drinking Hennessy and talking shit while playing games or whatever the fuck. So that's just, you know, what he's on, and it works for him. It just ain't for me.
Okay. While we're in the music vein, this is not on our list. It was something I meant to mention to y'all. Beanie Siegel. Okay. A lot of y'all know him from back in the day, Rockefeller fame. You know, to me, honestly, he was one of the best lyricists in Rockefeller. Sure. He was murdering everybody but Jay and Jay on occasion. Yeah. He announced he's got a new album coming out first, and he's using AI to recreate his original voice for his new album. because of the medical issues he's had. He don't sound like himself or whatever.
Okay.
And he said, and this is quotes in the article I'm reading, a new project coming soon. I think I found a good friend with this AI thing. A lot of people frown on AI, but I think that's going to work for me. I've had a colorful life, so I've been through things that hindered my voice. I won't read further. Y'all can look it up. Is this weird?
Yes.
People, okay, because see, that's exactly where I went. However, I don't know if he had a medical issue that did something, if he had throat cancer, I don't know. But for somebody that has that type of issue and that's your passion, is this a wrong thing?
It's not wrong, but how are you going to tour this album? I'm guessing you're making this album to make money. You're not making money off album sales. So how are you going to tour this album if you can't rap the lyrics live?
At live when you get there, yeah. Or we already know up top it's going to be a Milli Vanilli concert.
Yeah, or are you going to lip sync the whole lot? I mean, but that doesn't make it. But who's going to see Beanie? I'm sure there's a lot of people that are going to go see it. But who's going to see Beanie Siegel lip sync into a microphone 12 songs or whatever? It's probably going to be more like 20 songs. I'm sure
he'll do his old
cooking
stuff, and because that'll have the same voice, so he can just lip sync that.
I'm not
That's
going
tough.
to do that knowing that. And I like Beanie, but I'm not going to a Beanie Siegel show knowing ahead of time that he's gonna fucking. Niggas was mad at T-Pain for using auto-tune. You think I'm finna go to a Beanie Siegel concert and watch him lip sync for fucking an hour and a half?
Yeah, but what's different? Like, okay, so let's say this AI thing, they can just do the same thing as they did with auto-tune, and when he sing into it, it just changes his voice on the spot.
That's not how that works.
I'm saying, eventually they'll figure that shit out.
That's not how it works, sir.
Yeah, they don't.
Because there is a send and there's a receive. So you got to send the sound into the microphone. It's got to do whatever it's going to do in the microphone and with the engineering tools, and then put the shit back out. So it's going to be a delay.
So he can just put a mask on. He can just put a mask on and be like, "Oh yeah, I'm just being safe with this COVID shit," and they just play the track.
So the nigga gonna be off beat.
Yeah, it's gonna be off. It's gonna be a delay.
It's gonna be off
A real
either
delay.
way.
It's gonna be a delay. Not if it's gonna be more of a delay if it's got to change the sound of the voice in the machine and then output. That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, he can't do that. But I don't know, man. A part of me was like, cool, you found a way to keep doing your shit.
And
I'm worried about
auto-tune is auto-tune. It's on all the time.
Right. That's
so
different.
Whenever you're talking to the microphone, it's gonna be that. You're talking about a whole different like voice. That's weird. That's like
They gonna do it. Other artists gonna do this shit, dog. I guarantee you, some R&B cat that can't sound like he used to, or oh man, you can just change my voice up right there to make me have that falsetto or hit that note. I guarantee you, they gonna be knocking this shit out if it works for him.
I don't think it's gonna be okay, because if niggas was mad at AI making, or whoever the dude was that made the fucking Drake and the Weeknd song, straight AI, and the shit was fire, by the way. They took it down. It was so good. They're gonna have to draw a line in their artistry, because there's gonna be a fucking picket line on we are using this shit or we are not using this shit.
Well, that's what they're doing with the strike now. But this is like an artist choosing to do this.
All right, but
for the first time,
where do you fall in the community? Because I might not bring you on tour if you're using the exact same technology as taking money out of our pocket.
Ooh,
yeah.
It might be a good look for you right now because it helps you do that. But what about like when he does finish the album? Let's say it's some fire tracks up there.
Sure, I'm sure there will be.
Make a fire video. He can sell it that way. But you're right. We go on tour and I'm expected to perform at a level, right? Like if I go to a concert, you need to show me why I'm paying for you. And you're telling me up front I'm paying for you because you bought a program. Like, okay, that's different.
Now,
that's when it hit different.
You want me to rap all your songs. That's what it is. You know how they do. You've been to a rap concert before. You rap every lyric of the song and they be holding the mic out to the crowd. Now, bitch, you better do your goddamn job.
I mean, it might work, man. But it might work, but it can't be a solid. It can't just be like he's the headliner. It's gonna have to be a state property fucking tour.
He could B2K and them doing all of them old school R&B tours. Shit. I don't think I'd go to a state property concert though.
You want to go see Freeway?
Not at 42. No, I can't. Mm-mm.
Them niggas the same age you are. What are you talking about?
I know, but okay.
Everybody in there is gonna be. The same
You're right. Look, I was thinking about the young crowd from back then. You're right. We all gonna be in there. We got to raise our kids while we living.
Crowd from back then.
Bro, that concert gonna start at 3:00, nigga. You ain't gonna be out late.
The freeway gonna be underpass, nigga.
Yeah.
The old nigga up there.
That's crazy. Not an underpass. By the way, talking about music.
Good.
Killer Mike. Album's called Michael. Album of the year. I'm already gonna say it. Rap album of the year.
Like that?
Oh yeah, like that.
Damn.
If y'all, it's like that. It's like fucking that.
We haven't done that in a while. People be asking, y'all talk about music. I'm like, I don't know. We just don't.
That Michael album, front to back, hard.
Okay, writing it down. Let me see later. Is it like a, okay, you know me. Is it a like riding in the car album, a crunk party going out? Like, what is it?
Not a crunk. It's riding in the car, you in the crib, throw that bitch on. Goddamn, you could throw on some of them hoes when you going out. Like, that nigga is probably most underrated rapper in the last probably fucking 10, 15 years.
Okay.
Marcus don't do a lot of music recommendations, so
Yeah.
usually the shit is on one.
Well, also because I listen to a lot of R&B now, mostly.
Yeah.
I like to listen to bad bitches sing me to sleep and shit. So now most of the stuff I listen to are things I'm not gonna recommend to some niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah. And you know what's crazy about that is like Money Long. I listen to her a lot.
Yeah.
Her whole vibe is like, I'll just click Money Long Radio on Spotify and just listen. But you're right, like that's not. Hey, dog, you heard that new Tat Al?
Exactly.
You know?
Heard that new Tat Al.
You ever get into a car with one of your
That new
boys
Tat
and you
Al.
listening to some R&B?
That's hilarious.
But ain't nothing wrong with it. That's that shit I'm talking about. Like, if I get in the car and he got on like some Chris Brown, Under the Influence and some shit, I'm like, yo, that shit ride. That's a good song.
Yeah, I'm turning that shit off though.
I'm not saying you gonna like play it and look at me in the eyes or no shit.
Yeah.
No. You ain't supposed to have no Chris Brown. If I come pick y'all niggas up and they got Chris Brown on,
It could have been a song that you were just playing. Like you just in the vibe. You just
nigga,
chilling.
before
You
y'all
driving.
get in, I'm changing that shit.
No, fuck
So
y'all.
fuck
Why I
it.
got to change my vibe because y'all got in my car?
Nigga,
Nah, nigga. Yeah, I'm turning Ombre off.
Y'all got in my car. I got to change the song because Dix is in here now.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
You
Fuck
are turning
y'all.
Sabrina Claudio off, nigga. You better, or I'm doing it for you, nigga.
Not in the middle of the song. We gonna let the song play.
Pass me the aux, nigga.
Let the song, not pass me the aux.
Yeah.
That's when you knew you fucked up in somebody's car, nigga.
Yeah. hey, let me get the aux real quick.
That aux
It's
cord
always
pull
real
hurt.
quick. It's always real quick. Let me get the aux real quick. It's never
Don't-
real quick.
Don't wait. Don't wait to give me the cord, nigga.
Real quick, give me that shit right now.
Speaking of snatching the aux cord from a nigga, let's talk about John David Washington. Marcus is well, I will say the actor we wanted to be good.
We hope.
Because everybody would call us haters. We rooted for this man. Okay. So in the news right now is Olivia Washington. That's another one of
His daughter, right?
yeah, that's his daughter. She's in a new movie and is getting rave reviews, and a lot of people are talking about how all of the headlines I read for her performance in it, because they Denzel Washington's kids,
Yes.
they're gonna care.
Yes.
This is the role that took her out of mainstream black female roles. I see stuff like that coming from her performance. And you know that stuff we never saw from any of the roles that they put in for him. You know, he's opposite Zendaya and stuff like that. But it had me thinking, man, like, okay, now her star is budding a little bit. At least her her press is good. Should we be cutting him any slack at all? And this is why I say that.
My
This
bad.
man, his father is one of the greatest actors in the world. That's kind of a hard candle. You're the boy. You're the front runner. You should be able to do this in a way. It's sort of like that, like Loki and Thor thing. Like, I'm the little brother that ain't never gonna measure up to that. Like, he's doing okay. I haven't enjoyed the films that he's gotten, and I haven't enjoyed the roles he's picked. But I do think he can act to an extent. He's just not super strong. But how fucking hard does that have to be for you, knowing that that's your daddy to live up to?
So,
Marcus is looking like, fuck this dude. And all the hours of television he'd have made me waste except Ballers.
so I mean, can that shit not skip a generation? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like you think about it. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Like it technically a man don't necessarily have to know how to act.
Cannot skip a generation. That's
I mean, maybe
fucked
his
up.
kid will be the next Denzel.
Maybe his kid's kid.
Maybe, you know what I mean? So I mean, cut him a little bit of slack. I mean, or maybe he's just lazy. You know?
No, he's not. That dude
I don't
is
think he's
working,
lazy.
bruh.
I think he's working hard. I mean, that monologue he gave in fucking Malcolm and Marie, that
He worked on that.
10 minutes of him talking straight, no cuts, no edits that I could see anyway. That's hard.
That's hard to do.
It's hard to do. So I do think he works hard. I just think he's trash.
So maybe he just ain't got the right role.
I do believe that. I think he needs something.
I think he's John Malkovich. Hold on. I'm talking about somebody iconic. John Malkovich has probably one time been the lead in a movie. And this when they was talking about his ass. Inside the Mind of John Malkovich or whatever that shit was called. Okay? Other than that, he plays a fucking co-star. He plays a ray of fucking sunshine that comes in, steals a fucking scene, and then gets the fuck out of there to need me to come back in here and tear this bitch up again.
Yeah, that's why I watched Space Force. Just because I knew he was in it.
Just because you knew he was gonna come in,
Really?
do some good shit, and then leave. Because too much of John is too much. You can't deal with that anxiety type comedy for a whole movie. I had like that would be like watching fucking Uncut Gems again. Just anxiety on 10, watching fucking Adam Sandler be serious and a gambling junkie and doing all this shit and then dying at the end. Spoiler alert. What John Washington, whatever his name, what John David Washington needs to do.
JD Dub.
He needs to pick smaller roles that he could shine in. That he could make us believe in you again. Like, get smaller roles that you could put all that passion that you put into fucking talking for 10 minutes, put that shit into a smaller roles and work up to the big movie. He got another big movie coming out now. I don't believe in you. I'm not going to see it.
I don't believe in you. It's so you know how hard of a line it is to say to an actor?
I think you only got the movie because of who your dad is. And I respect the fuck out of your sister because number one, she's a black woman fucking doing it. And number two, people talking about how bad she doing the shit. And I've never seen her show. Because she's on a TV show as well. They say she's killing that shit. But she's also not the lead.
Yeah, she's not trying to be the lead. Everything that they put him in, he's either co-headliner in the shit or he's the lead. And I remember, I still can see his face turn to the camera intended the moment I knew I hated him on screen. When they was explaining that bullet shit to him, he was like, yeah. I was like
he got it.
You don't get, I don't get it, nigga. And I don't watch this shit 3 times. I know you don't understand what this bitch talking about. I hated him the rest of the movie. You in here lying.
Went back in the gun. Like, what? Okay, nigga. Okay. I would have been like, all right, Chris, we got to stop.
We got to have a whole class.
Yes.
This ain't no, yeah.
Y'all killing this man. Y'all really mad at this nigga.
Nigga, no, you got to understand, dog.
Y'all are mad. Y'all are mad at this. It had generations. That's all it did. It just
but he was good in Ballers. That's why I say
yes.
smaller roles.
Yes.
He was good in Ballers. That made your character in Ballers make me a fan of you.
That's what made me want to watch other shit.
I didn't even know that was Denzel Washington's son, nigga.
Yes. Didn't know.
Damn.
I was watching, it was a rock vehicle. Nobody cared who else was in it. I knew that the real big dude that was in 8 Mile was in it. You know.
Yeah.
The fat nigga in the crew. I knew he was in it, but other than any of his badass wife in that movie. But Yeah, I was just like, what is going on with this show and this dude? He is killing it. Every time I believe him.
I look forward to him coming on screen.
Couldn't wait for them to show what he was doing at his house, what he was doing outside the field.
Exactly.
I couldn't wait. And then I was like, yo, he coming out with Christopher Nolan?
Yeah.
Yo, me and Marcus was talking. I was like, dude, I can't, Christopher Nolan don't miss until he missed that time, and now he can't stop. I heard Oppenheimer was good.
I did too, yeah.
But, yeah, so me and Marcus legitimately spent at least 3 pod hours total bigging up this dude and hoping that these roles was going to be dope. And then we sat through, I remember the 3. It was at Malcolm and Marie, Tenet, and that shit where he was running away from people in overseas that we always forget the name of. Yeah. And they were all 3 bad movies, dog.
Damn.
There was all 3 bad movies. That's not my fault. I wanted to like the dude. Mm-hmm. I followed you to Netflix.
Yeah.
Well,
but that's why I say, like, again, his dad,
is what it was called.
Beckett. His dad is Denzel motherfucking Washington. That's a lot of pressure. I guarantee he's overacting. He's overacting.
He definitely overacted in Black Klansman.
Oh, yeah, okay. See, he didn't bother me in Black Klansman, though.
But because who else was in the movie?
Lakeith and Danny Glover. Yeah.
There you go. Some of the niggas I knew.
Nah, because hold on, I'll tell you right now. This is why you don't care, because fucking Adam Driver is in the movie.
That's
okay, yeah. Adam Driver's cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, and see,
Topher Grace is in the movie.
now here's something like Topher Grace. Topher Grace is somebody that you'll see and stuff, but I don't think he need to be a leading guy either. But when you see him, you're like, oh, Topher.
He in there, he out of there.
Yeah.
Because too much Topher, he's almost too white on screen.
Yeah, that 70s show was cute because it's 30 minutes long.
Right. Right. You know, and Mila Kunis don't get musty in 30 minutes, probably.
Probably not.
You know.
She probably actually she was probably a little more poor then, so she probably took more showers because she needed to smell good in order to get shit. See, when you gotta smell good to get shit, you care about how you smell.
Oh, then they get there, they done mate it, they can just be stank. Who gonna check me?
Me, nigga. I'm like, damn, I want your autograph, but put some deodorant on first.
No. If you the key grip or the doctor, you ain't doing shit but holding the stick, and you like, damn, you musty than a bitch. You ain't finna lose your job on this Hollywood set.
If you the key grip, damn.
You holding a boom mic, you think you gonna tell me Lacuna she stink and keep your job?
Like, in regular life, like if I ran up on a famous person and like they was stinking, like I feel like my face would say,
an autograph.
You get an autograph.
But my face gonna be like, damn, did you smell that fucking cheeseburger with onions? Like
that's crazy.
Well, because you do remember that though. I was talking about up here how good Tisha Campbell smelled. I remember how every celebrity I was standing next to smell. And they don't stink. They smell rich. Jerry Seinfeld smell rich, nigga. I don't know. He ain't using Irish Spring.
It smell like clear water and money, nigga.
Dog, I can't describe it. It just smelled like fresh air around that man.
He's also Jewish. He ain't really like white.
No, that's true. It's kosher. It smell kosher.
He smells kosher.
Well, there you go then.
Smell like money. Yeah. We were talking about before we leave television and whatever the fuck we talking about now. Do y'all watch The Bear on Hulu?
The Bear.
I hadn't watched it yet.
I don't have Hulu.
I cannot recommend that show. I challenge both of you fuckers. Actually, this is your homework, nigga.
You gonna give me a Hulu?
No. Hit me like that.
Never. So watch The Bear on Hulu. It is. If you're not watching it, man, it's probably the best show I've seen, the best television show I've seen since
MASH.
Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad? That's okay, yeah.
It's so good. It's so fucking good.
What is it about?
It's about this guy who was he's a young dude. He's a world-renowned chef. Mm-hmm. His brother owns like a sandwich shop in Chicago. His brother passes away. Oh, his brother is who's my man that was he's the Punisher. What's my man's name?
Ooh.
Bernthal, John Bernthal. Yes. Yeah.
He's in it. He's the brother that passes away, but he's still in it because they do a lot of
Flashbacks and shit.
flashbacks and shit. So he's still in there, but he's just not in the present. So he passes away. He leaves the restaurant to his younger brother, who's this great fucking world-renowned chef. So the brother comes in he's been doing all this fucking classical cooking and preparation and shit. Now he comes back to Chicago to a fucking sandwich shop. That show doesn't miss. There's not one bad. There is not one bad. There's 2 seasons. Not one bad episode.
That's
not
strong.
one.
And it's going. Like it's not they gonna cancel the shit type of thing.
No, they not canceling the Bear.
Okay.
They probably not writing on because they just dropped season 2 maybe, I don't know, a month ago. So I'm sure they ain't writing right now. But that show ain't going nowhere. That's the best. You know what? That's the best series on television.
I hope the writer's strike don't fuck it up for you.
To me, that show is better than Succession. And I know people love Succession. I thought it was very good as well until like the last 2 episodes, maybe 3. But the Bear is hard as fuck. Like I think y'all gonna love that shit. That shit is fucking tough, man.
For those of y'all that are like newer listeners to us, and don't know Marcus don't follow trends.
No.
Like damn near fucking all. As long as I've known him, I used to think he was just trying to be a contrarian, but what it is he likes to wait till the smoke die down and see what's good. So it's very rare that he like just come on the pod and be like, y'all need to check this shit out. So like those are recommendations you take. Just saying.
Oh yeah, like if you watch the Bear, I mean, it's the best shit. It's tight, man. I don't want to talk about it because y'all ain't seen it, but it is dope as fuck. Where I was going was nothing to do with the Bear. We were talking about Jonah Hill last week, right?
Mm-hmm.
And his fight with this young lady that wants to be a model. And tell me, would you, in a world where everybody is single, you don't have any children, would you date at the age you are 38 years old? Would you date a woman that was 23 and y'all got along cool? Everything was, she was a little more mature and that you think she is anyway, whatever. An aspiring model. Like, I want to be a model. Like, that's what I want to be in my life.
Nah, we kicking it and fucking.
Yeah.
And I hate to say it that way, but like, Tommy Johnigan does this awesome joke about how women are bad at talking. Like young women are bad at talking. Like you're really beautiful, but you're just bad at talking. Now that I'm a little older and I get it, how old heads used to be like, boy, you put up with a lot of shit with a younger person, period. No, I couldn't do it. I really feel like it'd be on some toy shit. I think the men, don't get me wrong, I like to each his own. People give Leonardo DiCaprio shit because he like women in their 20s, and we didn't already been through that. Like, do your thing, pimp. He's not talking to these girls either. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, he's Leonardo DiCaprio. Like, he's not talking to these girls either. Me, regular ass me, no, I would not do it. Single tomorrow, I'm not dealing with it because they just idiots.
Yeah.
But no.
Nah, it's no, go ahead, Ken.
Yeah, same for me, man. I don't think I could do it for the simple fact that they be wanting to do too goddamn much.
What you mean?
Like if she said I'm 38, right?
Yeah.
And she 23.
Yeah.
Remember the episode about the club?
Yeah, okay, yeah. The club is different.
I ain't finna be that nigga. Cause you gotta think, if she's aspiring to be a model, she's gotta put herself around these people.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So that means going to all these fucking parties, even if it's a bullshit ass club, all the way up to a fancy ass party. If I don't feel comfortable in that realm, like you mentioned last week, I'm gonna look like the asshole because I'm ready to go. The sex might be good.
Yeah.
True.
The sex probably won't be good. She's 23. She's probably.
That's why I said might now. I said might.
It's
right.
Yeah. That whole was she younger? So no.
Might.
You better find you.
She just like to fuck a lot. That don't mean she's good at it.
Yes. So it's another thing. It's like
find you a single mom
so
when the kids go to school.
What age?
Whole body gonna be slick when you're done.
Oh wow. What age of aspiring model would you be okay with? Like, is there an age where you're like, you met her and she's still trying to be a model? Like, but now she's also now a bank teller, right? But is aspiring still to be a model. What age is okay for you?
Whatever age it is, where they will be okay with.
It's about to be some bullshit.
No, no, it's not gonna be no
You
bullshit.
see it in his face, right?
Like, look, like, so what I'm saying is like, whatever age a woman becomes, to where you can tell them some real shit, and they don't throw a temper tantrum. So, like, if you trying to be a model, and I'm
Till
telling
65.
you, probably, like if I'm telling you, you want some bullshit about whatever it is you're trying to do, whatever it is you're trying to wear, however you're trying to look. Like if you wearing them fucking long ass eyelashes, I'm like, hey, don't go out with that bullshit on there. You know what I mean? Like if I can't be honest with you about something, then I probably ain't gonna date you. You know what I mean? The 23-year-old, she ain't gonna stand for that shit because
No, she's not.
Because they too modern. You know.
What about the 30-year-old? You think?
I'd give a little bit more props to the 30-year-old because I feel like when reality starts to set in, they can understand it a little bit more. And you know, dudes, we some of the most childish motherfuckers on the planet, but we're also the most hard-ridden motherfuckers on the planet. So we get used to being put down and let down faster in life versus a woman, in my opinion. But so I'd say 30. I'd give them 30.
30 years old? That's fair.
Yeah.
30 plus. It had to be. I'm thinking about us at 20 or anybody at 20 and trying to do any sort of career that's not orthodox. You thirsty and you'll do any damn thing to get it, and especially a woman in her 20s. And I'm not putting that on like some, crass shit, but there's a lot of men out there that are going to take advantage of y'all and in your 20s and go, oh, I can get you in this room. Like you can skip all of that and you just going to do it because you don't know the business aspect of it yet. A 30-year-old woman chasing a modeling career is going to chase it as a job, not just a I'm pretty. Because that 20-year-old model knows that I'm fine now and this is when I got to do it.
Right.
And when this shit start to collapse and they don't want MILFs, I'm going to be over at Target.
Why I gotta collapse, dog? God damn.
I don't know I was trying to think of a better way to put it, but yeah, when it collapses,
breaks down.
Let's go with that. Let's go. When it gets dilapidated up, like a old Chevy or some shit.
When it's time for your body to be regentrified,
the whole neighborhood gotta go. I think that's the difference. That's the difference. They have a different mindset. There's nothing that could tell me somebody that's 23 chasing modeling in LA is going to be doing anything but drugs and parties hoping they get discovered.
Crack.
And you've been and crack. Like you seen it. Like it's not real life. So you got to be your own person already or it's a wrap.
I feel you.
Yeah.
I
like
wouldn't do it at all.
Jonah Hill tripping. Like that's the thing too. Like it's got to be not Jonah Hill. I'm sorry. I misspoke there. It's got to be a situation where you know what you're getting into as a man. Who are you? Okay, you trying to be a model. Off top, if you meet a woman and she tells you that, if 3 months later you mad about it, she told you already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but I also want to see how you move in this shit too. You could be 30 and I go with you and you the hoe at the damn modeling gig.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So
you want to back there letting niggas do cocaine out of your asshole and shit because you want to be in goddamn.
Come do it too.
Ooh, you know what? Here's another one. Here's
Doing
another one,
that.
Ken. I ain't think about this. Did she start wanting to be a model at 30 or has she been chasing it since 20? If she been chasing it since 20, nope.
No.
Nope, you'll do whatever the fuck still.
Oh. Yeah, because you will. Because you've been doing whatever the fuck.
And that's why, like, it's just like a woman. If I had a woman that was a friend of mine that was like, yo, like I'm with this dude and he's real cool, but he's been like he's 35 now. He's been trying to be a rapper since he was 22. I'll be like, what does he do for a living besides try to be a rapper? If it's some bullshit that it's just enough for him to, like I got a friend of mine, not a friend, yeah, he's a friend of mine, that decided to become a barber so he could smoke weed because he knew that smoking weed as a barber was okay in Alabama. Nobody's piss testing you at the barbershop, right? So now he just cuts hair and smokes weed and plays Madden.
Is he happy?
He's happy as he needs to be. He also ain't, anyway. So if a woman met a dude and was like, yeah, he's been trying to be a rapper since he was 20 whatever years old, now he's 38 and now he's still trying to blah 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 blah. Is he making music like just in it for fun? to do on his off time, and that's like his little decompression or whatever, that's his hobby, cool, no problem with that. But if he's like still like he's talking about he still wants to be fucking a career rapper, leave that nigga alone.
Yeah, because more than likely he's selling CDs out his trunk still.
Me personally, if I met a woman that was 23 or 33 and she said she was an aspiring model, I would just say no. Like, I'm not into that. Like I know that whatever you doing is some bullshit, and I'm not. And also I know me. I'm not the picture taking boyfriend for your IG, nigga.
Yep, I ain't think about that. You gonna have to be that dude.
I can't do that.
Go on vacation. That shit has always irked me. That shit has irked me with the wife. Like, you go on vacation and they posing for 30 minutes in the sun. I'm like, man, I'm about to go get a drink and goddamn go over here. Yeah. Like, what, you know, I get, you know, you want the memory, let's take a selfie or whatever. I got that, you know, or candids. Most of the pictures me and you ever got when we were somewhere was just candid fucking shots. Somebody just snapped one.
And
we ain't
those
stopping.
are the best pictures.
Yeah, because we ain't stopping the game. Like, we chilling right now, you know? That right there makes it seem weird when you start doing that shit.
Like, I was watching I can't remember his tag on IG, so I won't fuck it up. But there's a guy who shows you how to take like really good pictures with your, you know, smartphone.
I know you're talking about.
And I be looking at that shit like, so I gotta goddamn go from 0.5 to +1 on my fucking whatever the fuck. I gotta turn my goddamn phone upside down, portrait mode, move it in enough so that the shit turn yellow, take the picture, then come back, change the filter. I'm like, yo, if you think I'm gonna sit out here for 10 fucking minutes taking these pictures until you're satisfied, only for you to go back and put a filter over this shit, bitch, no. Hey, I'm a random nigga walking through the woods. Hey, nigga, hey, come here. I'll give you $20.
Not random.
Take a picture of this bitch so we can go. I can see that shit. And then you gonna point to it too. Take a picture of this bitch so we can go.
And he's still walking the trail, like getting the fuck away. Oh shit.
It's rough, man.
Oh man. I'm good if y'all are, man. We had damn, that's a good pod. Good pod. Yeah. We seldom get through our whole list with 3, and I like that shit because it's just fucking good. But thank y'all for listening, man. Episode. The fuck was that?
Go ahead.
And nigga clicking.
That nigga say, "Shut the fuck up. Take a picture of this bitch."
I know. He just do the shit to me.
That nigga say, "Hey, you ain't no model, nigga."
Ain't no model, nigga. Take a picture of nigga. Hey, y'all, thank y'all, man.
For the music.
He all good, man. 161 is in the can. Neo Ken, thank you again, man. You a permanent fixture. I don't know why we bullshitting.
Yes.
I mean, we ain't said it officially, so don't be yesing. Let's say you're doing good right now, nigga.
I bought this mic, nigga. Y'all got me, nigga. I bought this mic.
I bought this mic, nigga. You gonna have to buy another mic if we got you, then, nigga.
Oh shit! The nigga said you gonna have to. The nigga went to Five Below and shit.
Laughing there with that black ass white beat on, nigga. We ain't forgot.
That.
Let me say this right now. If I look up and I see
recording in,
nah,
you lucky nigga.
If I look up and I see the title of this bitch's black ass wife beater or something, I'm calling you, nigga.
It's definitely gonna be G Unit wife beater.
You gotta put 3 G's in there.
That nigga came in talking about some so seductive. Like, nigga, if you don't change that
shit. Back thing up, should have pushed up on it.
You had that Super Bowl white beater on.
Hell, damn, the loose fit upside down joint.
That's rough, man.
Oh man, take us out, dog. Stupid ass.
Sorry. Thank you guys for listening to Illegal Opinions, the podcast people that don't like podcasts. Oh man, this was a good one. I needed it. It's been a rough week, so I'm sure the fellas did too. So
hell yeah,
it's always good to come in here and decompress and vent. And thanks for listening to us. Thanks for fucking with us. Thanks for loving us. We love you guys too. Hope everything's going well for everybody. Hope you had a great weekend. Thanks again, Ken, for showing out like always. Thanks, Sam, for pulling up. Yeah, tell a friend. We'll be back. Legal Opinions Podcast. Be safe, show love, peace. This is where I hit the button.